What's up, everyone? We are here today at Universal Orlando because we do have some more rumors and updates for HHN 34. We have a new rumored house to talk about. Also, we do have further confirmation about Terrifier coming to HHN. And then lastly, we have some updates about Premium Scream Night. So enough talking, let's go ahead, get in there, have a great time, and dive in. We have so much to discuss, man. There's been so many things just popping up out of nowhere, but we also have to check up on some construction in the Fast and Furious location and also behind the Sprung tents because I heard there is some new updates. Let's go ahead and get into the confirmation of Terrifier. Now, we've all known for a while now that Terrifier probably has been the strongest rumor here at HHN. Now, there has been further confirmation that he could be here. Well, possible confirmation that he could be here. One reason is because of HHN Hollywood. So they have a lot of construction going on in HHN Hollywood. And there was a photo taken by one of HHN 365, friend Kevin, and he took a photo of the tent there. And when he took a photo of that tent, he also put up the fun house from Terrifier and Terrifier 2, and I mean the resemblance, it looks pretty spot on. Now, I'm not saying that is exactly what's going to be at that location, but I mean, they say that their friend Kevin is really good with getting these correct, and if he's speculating that, it's a good chance it could be there. Now, why am I bringing up Cali? Because that was on the speculation map for both HHN Orlando and in Hollywood. So could we be having that same thing here in the Fast and Furious location? Because that's where it's speculated on the map, which brings me up to the construction update. So there has been a construction update in Fast and Furious inside the queue actually, which tells me that they are actually going to be using this queue for sure now at HHN Orlando here. And I'm thinking with the way that it looks set up is that we're going to use part of that queue in some of the outside, which I don't know if we've ever had a house that was outside in HHN per se, but I think that would be really cool because I think they can get very creative with that. It's just a small portion, it's not a big portion, and then we'll, go into the small tent that they have out there also. But I do think it would be perfect for Terrifier because, for one, in the Terrifier 1 movie, they do have that industrial look inside that movie. And with us using part of outside, some of the queue in the tent, that's going to be a huge area. And I think that's exactly where you want to put an IP. And it has to be an IP that has some notable outside scenes. So that would be the perfect spot. I'm really hoping that Terrifier is there now that we know that they're actually really doing construction inside that queue. So I'm excited about that one, if that's coming there. Then we do have a new rumor going around. Well, it's kind of been going around a little bit, and I've been hearing it, but I haven't heard much on it, so I didn't speak on it yet, but I'm hearing it now, and it's been spoke on many times, and that's Jason Voorhees. I would love for Jason to make his return back to HHN because we did have him at HHN 25 with Freddy versus Jason, and I loved that house. I think what they could do with this one, if they do bring it, is that they can do a house based off Crystal Lake. Pretty much the first Friday the 13th movie, because that it had a lot of scenes from Crystal Lake. So if they can do like a Crystal Lake type of house, I think they can get very creative. I think the house will be spooky. And we've kind of already had like a, let's just say, lake appearance last year in the Quiet Place house. And I thought they did a great job with that. It was nice. It was really nice. So they can get even more creative with Crystal Lake and have a Crystal Lake house, like a Jason Voorhees Crystal Lake origin story, like something like that. And there's more than just a lake. They have cabin scenes from the first movie. So there's just so much you can do with Jason. And I think a lot of people would love Jason coming here, and you will bring a lot of folks here if they know that Mr. Voorhees will be here. Then we have a premium Scream Night update, and I loved that event. If you guys check out my video right here, you can see how that event was. It was their first time doing it. I had a blast. Premium Scream Night is, to me, better than the Rest in Peace tour. I think it is. I really do think it is, because you have unlimited food. You might not have the red carpet like the Rest in Peace tour, but you don't need it. Honestly, I like walking around my own free will, and there was literally no wait times in any of the houses when I went to Premium Scream Night. So I'm happy to see at least this right here, that they could be possibly bringing it back. So if you check on the Halloween Horror Nights page, you'll see that they have the hotels available, and you can now book your hotels for the event. And with the hotels, you do get dedicated access, like early, from like 6:30 to 7:30. You get to walk in the park a little early, which I'm not gonna use that. I would rather go to the Stay and Scream and do that instead. It's more beneficial. So they have that, but at the bottom, it also stated that this is not permitted for Premium Scream Night. Now, that could just be something that they had last year and they just copied and pasted and put it there by accident and they don't even realize it. But it could also mean that we are definitely going to be having that back. What also gives me further confirmation about that possibly being back is if you check on the calendar right here, you'll see that they have this date still open for September the 18th, which is a weird day to be open because every other day we're having an event, and they pushed that day to Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not looking at it right now, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but it seems that they're gonna actually put that there. Now, I did see online where Universal commented, because somebody had said, is this like Premium Screen is gonna be here? They was like, no, this was a mistake, but that was a long time ago. And they said they were gonna fix it, but it never got fixed. So I'm thinking maybe that is where we're gonna have Premium Scream Night. And if that is so, I don't know how well that's gonna do. I think Premium Screen Night needs to be on the day before opening day. I think you'll get a lot of people to buy that ticket this time around because a lot of people wanna be there early. It's an exclusive thing, being there before opening day. That is like, people like being treated like VIP. And that right there is the exclusive part about it. It's being there before the event actually opens. So I really hope they bring it back, but bring it back a day before opening day because I had a blast and I think a lot of you guys will love to come and you'll have a blast also. Next, I want to talk about announcements. Everyone's been asking when we're going to have an announcement, and I've been hearing things here and there. Somebody said June, I've heard some people say last month, I even said last month, I thought we might get something at least. But I think this month is the month. I don't think we'll have our first one in June because that's just so close to the event. You have June, July, and August. They're gonna have to push so much out. So I think we're gonna have some of our first announcements this month. And the reason why I say that is because I saw this post right here. So they said it's gonna be Mayhem, HHN, that's their official account. And they kind of give clues before they give stuff out. And that right there seemed like a clue to me. So we will see. I just don't think, I mean, it could be possible. I know they're trying to push Epic out, but I do think this month will be the month we get something small, and then after Epic opens, probably in like early June, we'll start getting a buttload of stuff coming out. And I do think they will start construction, hopefully this month also. So we'll come and check on the park because that is when Grab Bash is over now, I think, actually. So we should be getting some construction soon, very, very soon. But what do you guys think about a Jason Voorhees Crystal Lake origin story house? I think that would be awesome, man. I think that would be really cool. They will be able to get very creative with something like that. And I almost forgot to mention that someone I know on the inside told me that they're having auditions for an actor to squirt water on guests. Don't know what that could be. I'm gonna leave it with y'all, and you guys tell me what you think it could be, because I'm at a loss. I'm definitely at a loss on what, if it's like a scare actor for a scare zone or a house. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys, because you guys are very creative when it comes to stuff like that. That's it, guys. That's everything that I know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, smash that like button, share, turn notifications on, and most importantly, subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See you.